Hi, I'm Rosa from Pilates Plus Wellness, and this is Ella Rose. She's now 16 months, so not quite newly post-pregnancy, but I'm going to show you some exercises. She's just going to run around and do her own thing while I do that. But these are a video to help you, have some exercises that are going to help those abs close together. So, are you going to help? So the good way of checking whether your abs have closed together, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to lay down. I have no idea what Ella Rose is going to do. You're just going to lay there. Is we're going to flex. Now, from the belly button, generally, you have two fingers that if your abs are two fingers more than that separated, then you don't want to be doing any flexion at all. So I would recommend generally wait until at least 12 weeks to do flexion, or until those abs. Then I recommend doing the exercises regularly that I'm going to show you now. Are you going to do them too? So what we're going to start with, which will also help with the pelvic floor and your lower back. Do you want to lay here? You're going to stay with Mummy? Okay. Is we're going to do spine curls. So the arms are out to the side. We're going to have the tailbone heavy, the ribs down, and the back of the head heavy. Feet are hip width apart. I'm going to take a deep breath in. And then as I exhale, I'm going to wheel the pelvis, imprint the lower back, lift the pelvis, and lift the spine. This is what you have to do when you have a baby, so you might as well do it as well. We're going to breathe in, and then as we breathe out, we're going to soften the breastbone, and we're going to lower down vertebra by vertebra through the spine, and then release the pelvic floor and pelvis. We're going to breathe in. We're going to scoop, hollow the abdominals, wheel the pelvis, imprint the lower back, lift the pelvis, lift the spine. And stretch the knees forward, keeping the ribs down. And I'm sure you'll have a little a little helper as well. Breathe in, and then breathe out to lower down. Are you doing the exercise too? Oh. So I would recommend doing the spine curls at least 8 times. Mummy's going to get up now. And doing those really helps just to get that pelvic floor engaged, released. Come down here, Ella Rose. And just to help you get that connection with those abs. Now, another exercise that is really, really good to do, that helps get that connection and to help those abs close, is oblique curls. So the hip rolls, I'm going to show you while Ella Rose does her dancing. So first of all, we're going to lay down. Are you going to lay down too? And we're going to have the arms out to the side, feet and knees together, and the shoulders grounding down. We're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to let the hips go over to one side, the head the opposite direction, and we stretch. We're keeping the ribs down. We're making sure the shoulder blades stay grounded into the floor. Breathe in. And then as we breathe out, I hollow the abdominals in, and I feel one rib below the other wheeling back. Feeling the tummy pulling in, the pelvic floor's engaged. Come back to center. Breathe in. And then as I breathe out, I let the hips go over to the other side. Thank you. Stretch, play with the band. Breathe in. And then as I breathe out, I pull the abdominals in and I wheel back to center. So you're using your waist, your obliques, and you're relaxing your legs as much as you can. So I recommend doing that 16 times each side. So that's hip rolls. And another exercise that is also really good to help with, to encourage those abs to close together, is opposite arm and leg slide. With that exercise, what we're doing is we're using our abdominals to maintain our neutral, making sure the ribs don't flare, the lower back and the pelvis doesn't move. So we're working on pelvic stability as well. Ella Rose, you're going to come here. Come here. And we're going to breathe in. And then as we exhale, we hollow the abdominals and we will slide in the opposite arm and leg away, softening the breastbone down. And then we come back to center. So as I lengthen my arm and leg, I make sure that there's no movement in my ribs, my pelvis and spine. And I focus on the tummy hollowing and my pelvic floor pulling up. Thinking of those ribs closing. And again. And back to center. So that's opposite arm and leg slide. And another really great exercise that I recommend you do, come and sit down next to Mummy, is the half roll backs. So my hands directly underneath the knees. And when we do this, we breathe in. As we exhale, wheel the pelvis, hollow the abdominals as we roll halfway back. So you're thinking of the abs pulling back and you're making a C shape in your spine. Breathe in. And then as you breathe out, we're wheeling up, rocking over the sit bones, lengthening tall. And again. So we're hollowing the abdominals, wheeling back, scooping the abdominals in, making a C shape, but relaxing the shoulders. Breathe in. And then exhale to sit all the way tall. Hi, darling. Come and join in. And again. With a ball. We'll play with the ball later. Tuck the pelvis, hollow the abdominals, make a C shape in your spine. And bring the shoulders forwards so you feel that contraction through those abs, but it's safe to do because you're not laying down doing the flexion. We're gently working through those abs. And then we sit tall. Okay, so say 8 repetitions of those would be great daily, and just getting that pelvic floor engagement, pelvic floor release, and just getting that movement. So that's specifically those exercises for helping your ribs close, for helping the abdominals close, and just to get that connection through the abdominals, the pelvic floor again. And once you've got that, once the abs have closed, we can then go on to harder exercises. And come and do those in the classes. Come on, gonna say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.